everyone, welcome to LawSikho. Let's talk about the top 10 news developments for the day under 2 minutes for judiciary aspirants. And first of all, we talk about the national news. Now at the outset, let's talk about the Aditya Birla Group. So Aditya Birla Real Estate Group, which is essentially a subsidiary of the Aditya Birla Group, it has recently gotten board approval to transfer its pulp and paper unit, which is based in Lalkaun, Uttarakhand, to ITC Limited, and this is through a plum sale. Moving on, now let's talk about a launch by the Finance Minister. So the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, she has recently launched the NITI NCAER Economic Forum portal. Now please understand, this essentially is developed by NITI Aayog in partnership with the National Council of Applied Economic Research, and this initiative is going to serve as a comprehensive database of state finances, offering an insight into the economic, the social and the fiscal parameters spanning from 1990 to 2022 to 23. Moving on, now let's talk about a sports-related development. So Mumbai's Bombay Gymkhana recently hosted the Indian Open 2025 PSA Copper event from 24th to 28th of March. Please understand here, Anahat Singh and Kareem Torkey of Egypt claimed the women's and men's singles title respectively. So as far as Anahat is concerned, she secured her 11th PSA title. Moving on, now Narender, who is an Asian Game bronze medalist, is leading India's 10-member men's boxing team at the inaugural World Boxing Cup in Brazil starting yesterday. Now this event is the first event organized by the World Boxing since its approval, or rather provisional approval by the IOC in the month of Feb, and its inclusion in the LA Olympics. Moving on, now let's talk about Bihar, where the Rajgir Hockey Stadium, it is all set to host its second international tournament because Hockey India has granted approval to the concerned sport authority to host the Men's Asia Cup 2025. Next, let's talk about the National Conference on Environment 2025. So our President, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, she recently inaugurated the 2-day National Conference on Environment for the year 2025 in New Delhi. Now in her address, she underscored the need for ongoing environmental protection as part of everyday life, and also the moral responsibility of every person to put an effort for environmental protection. Moving on, now let's talk about the Sagarmala program. So this was launched in March of 2015. It has completed 10 years since its implementation. Now it is a flagship initiative by the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, and it is aimed at transforming India's maritime industry. And lastly, in a bid to honor the cultural figures and the historical figures in the state of Uttarakhand, the Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, he recently announced the renaming of 17 places across Haridwar, Dehradun, Nainital and Udham Singh Nagar districts. With that, let's talk about the top international news developments for the day. And first of all, we talk about a political situation in Syria. So Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa, he has unveiled a transitional government appointing 23 ministers in an expanded cabinet, seen as a crucial step in moving past the decades of Assad family rule and also strengthening Syria's relationship with the West. And lastly, let's wrap up the segment with a sports-related development where we talk about the Miami Open 2025. So here, 19-year-old Jacob Mensik, he ended the Serbian legend Novak Djokovic's bid for the 100th world level title, defeating the 24-time Grand Slam singles champion in the men's singles final in Florida. That's all we have for the day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until I see you tomorrow.